Hey, it's your Tuesday. We might have a couple of flurries today, but we are going to see 30. The warmest day of the week today. Get out and enjoy it. Take a dip in the pool. Do a little kayaking.
Get those orange golf balls out.
Orange, yes, absolutely. I was driving by the course, and I was just thinking, I was like, yeah, you could just take the bright colored balls, take a little circle, and just keep hitting and digging little circles, and hitting and digging little circles. It can be done. It's possible. Some of the courses still have their flags out. I'm wondering why.
Our sales rep, Jeff, would go with you. That guy will golf in anything.
I mean, I've golfed in 35-degree weather, but I remember being in Colorado. We had a golf tournament for the Ronald McDonald House one morning. And shotgun start, you all tee off at the same time at 8 a.m. And I think it was like the middle of April and beginning of May, but for some reason it was 30 degrees out, 35 degrees. It was cold.
I can relate, man. Try doing 60 across the lake when it's 30 degrees out.
Oh, yeah, there's no way. I'd be puttering along.
It's insane.
That's not for me. Thank you very much. We have got a very busy Tuesday ahead of us. Oh, that's why. Good. Wednesday AM weather report.
Oh, well, today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Thanks a lot, Vic.
Well, wait a minute. No. That means they sent me something that maybe it's just a misprint.
Oh, is this, you just print it right off from the email?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's their fault. All right, we'll blame Andrew. Damn it, Andrew. Learn your days.
Andrew Buckmichael, come on now.
Kelly, how are you on a Tuesday?
Happy 1-year anniversary to us.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
1 year ago today, this
whole thing kind of
started.
Came together. That's true.
And let me tell you something. I was thinking about it last night. All right, I was thinking about you and just how great it's been this past year. And one thing I realized yesterday is that we are officially super comfortable with each other. And you are comfortable with me in specific.
Now, he's going to take his clothes off.
Because what I was thinking of is 2 times yesterday, I was prattling on about something when we were off the air, and you did not pay a single bit of attention to me. Now, 1 year ago, you would have been rapt attention. Like, what are you saying? How can we get this, relationship together? Yesterday, I was absolutely ignored, which to me, I loved, because I thought, I'm typically not saying much other than just saying just something that's popping out of my mouth at the moment.
Okay.
If I need you to pay attention, I will say, hey, listen to me, all right? But I didn't need you to. I'm just talking on, and I'll go, you know what I mean, Goose? And you're just looking at your phone. And I'm like, we are officially freaking comfortable with each other. I love this. I love it. I don't need you paying attention to everything I say.
I've always paid attention to everything you say.
Oh, no, not yesterday. I witnessed it.
He did witness
Kelly's sitting there talking to you, and you did not respond. And I don't remember exactly what you said.
But he goes, read a text or something.
He looks up and goes, did you say something?
And I thought, glory, hallelujah, we have made it. We are so comfortable. we can just let each other go on about whatever, and we don't need to be in perfect attention to everything that's happening.
Hey,
does that make sense? That it's it's okay, it's good. We have reached a level of relationship that is so comfortable that we can keep doing what we're doing and let other people...
Well, yeah, but I would never intentionally ignore you, though.
I know that, and I don't think you were intentionally ignoring me. That's what I loved about it. I love that your brain shuts me off.
Yeah, he was sitting over there at the table, and he's like, oh, Kelly's just talking. It's he's not paying any attention.
And if I needed you to, I know you would. You weren't ignoring me. You were doing what you're doing, but you're not... Do you see what I'm saying? When a relationship is new, it's everything's important. You're paying attention to every little thing. When a relationship is comfortable, you're all doing your own thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean, man?
Right.
I loved it. It made me laugh.
All right, what I just heard was that it's a positive thing to ignore Kelly.
I mean,
that's what I heard.
If that's comfortably, if that's the comfortability level, then I'm happy about it.
I love it. And this is not a criticism.
Okay.
This is it's joyous for me. And if I needed you to hear what I was saying, I would have said, hey!
Over here. No.
Hello! But I didn't. But Thick did do that for me yesterday. He's like, didn't you just hear what Kelly? She was just having a conversation with you. And you go, what? Huh? Oh, what did you say?
I don't even remember Thick saying that either. So I'm ignoring Thick, too. So, yeah, it's all, I guess we are all comfortable with each other.
But you still cannot take your clothes off in here.
All right, fine.
I'm just saying I love it. I think it's great. We've been comfortable since, I don't know, yesterday, I guess. But but it's been a wonderful year. I've loved every minute of it.
Absolutely.
Even the ignoring. I'm loving it.
And we cannot wait to celebrate with you because we are going to do so Sunday, February 15th, the Morning Blitz Comedy Show live. And we have got your free tickets coming up here.
Did you say morning bits?
I did say morning bits.
I said morning bitch.
No, morning bits. I did say morning bits. Which if I do take my clothes off in the studio, it will be the morning bits.
Morning bits.
Yep. Bitch. We have got your tickets coming up at about 8:45 this morning. We'll get some free tickets for that show. Thick, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I cut Andrew Buckmichael some slack. It was today's forecast. For some reason, it's at the top. He wrote Wednesday update.
Right.
I don't know why he did that.
No, I see the Tuesday weather, but the Wednesday update.
So we are going over and do a preparation for the comedy show today, right?
Yeah. We got to head over to the King of Clubs and do all the technical stuff so we can make sure that we are all set up for our live podcast to transition then into the comedy show to then transition into the live music from Hair Nation. We want to make sure we've got everything we need because we're going to be playing some games there, some of our favorite on-air games we're going to bring live to the podcast.
People expect a professional show.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. As professional as possible is what we're hoping
I'm sorry,
for.
were you talking?
No, I was not. Coming up, we have got, I want to know this. If you were the class clown or the most voted most talkative in school, what are you doing now?
Talking.
Well, what profession are you doing right now after you were voted class clown? We got some interesting answers online. We'll talk about that. I've got a couple of men are dumb stories we're going to get to. We've got passes for the big home and garden show coming up right now. Let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff. You're the first one to text in the correct answer. So yesterday's Groundhog Day. You had Punxsutawney Phil. We had, Buckeye Chuck. But the one that matters is the one out at Buckeye Lake. And that is the bass at the 11th annual Winterfest that also predicts the winner based on whether or not he takes the bait. What's the name of the bass out at the Winterfest at Buckeye Lake that predicts whether we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter or not? Tell us his name. Text it in, 800-821-9970. First one gets the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, the question was out at Buckeye Lake during their annual Winterfest. They have a bass who predicts whether we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter or not instead of a groundhog. And we asked, what is his name? And that would be Benny the Bass. Benny the Bass. Yeah, Benny the Bass. Festival attendees joined Benny just before sunrise out at North Shore Park there at Buckeye Lake. See if he would take the bait, predicting an early spring, or refuse the bait, dooming us to 6 more weeks of winter. He took the bait. After the prediction, festival goers celebrated the impending end of winter with a cold plunge.
The old polar plunge.
Yeah.
Done that a few times.
Then they had fireworks, live music, food trucks, drink specials, and art shows. Man, that was a cold week.
Was that Billy the Bass's brother?
I don't think they're related.
Oh, okay.
He's a big bass in a tank, though. That's Benny. And Jeff Ross from Delaware was the first one to text in the correct answer. Jeff's got $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
All right, congratulations. We've talked a lot about how technology has advanced, and now, if you are, let's say, hanging out with a couple of friends and you're having a conversation about, I don't know, maybe a particular car or a particular brand of some sort or a particular item, you get home or you wake up the next morning and all of a sudden your Facebook feed is just filled with ads. Basically they're listening.
Right.
Or if you happen to Google something, you Google a trip or something like that. Next thing you know, you've got Instagram ads for airlines and destinations and all that kind of stuff because it knows what you're looking for. And it won't be long before they're just going to tap right into your brain so they know what you're thinking and what you want the second you want it. And we have just taken a step closer to that because a team of researchers in Japan have just come up with a new type of headphone that tracks your brain waves and learns what gives you goosebumps. Now, basically, it's music-based right now. So they will play you music. The earphones that you're listening from will pick up your brain waves and understand and notice that, hey, your electrodes are going off. You're getting the goosebumps listening to this song. So then AI is going to build your perfect playlist for all the things you want to hear and what really triggers your brain for happiness and goosebumps. I don't know if I'll like this. I don't need anything else getting closer to my actual thoughts or brainwaves.
Yeah, how do you know it's not reading your mind?
Yeah.
I feel like they're taking every ounce of usefulness from our brain. Like, I can use my brain to choose my own music. And when you take that away, it's like I'm not using my brain for anything anymore. I don't need to do anything with this brain. I can look everything up online. I don't need to tax my brain by trying to remember something and making it fire off neurons ever.
Yes.
It's just going to become soup up there.
Because anything you think, it will, instead of a multiple step process of thinking and figuring things out, or even quote unquote hunting. If you're online, or you had to go store to store to find something, you were hunting for this particular item. And now taking away all those steps of, what your brain is for, it's just going to be, you think it's there. It's one step. And I think you're right. You're not exercising your brain muscle. That's why they say do crosswords and Sudoku and things like that to really fire off your neurons and stuff. So if you were to just look at it, if you were to put on the AI glasses while you're doing Wordle and it sees two letters and it just tells you the words, you can type it in. No process there. No use of the brain. This is getting closer and closer to Wall-E. We're all going to be floating in these floatable wheelchairs with the TV right in front of us.
Yeah, we already don't need to get up off our butts because everything's delivered.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's like we're going to become blobs inside and out, just a massive gel.
Just blue.
Yeah.
They say right now it works best on musicians because a lot of musicians have a little more connectivity to music. They hear music a little bit differently, but they're still working it out, and it won't be long before it's just tapping right into your brainwaves there. And I don't know.
And I'm with Thick, too. It's like they are picking up brain waves. Can they send you things as well?
That's exactly what I was thinking. What made me want to go to Cracker Barrel?
Just little pulses right there in your ear. So keep an eye out. They are obviously not on the market yet, but I bet it won't be long before we have them.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Los Angeles to Universal Studios, where a gentleman was on the tram tour where they take you around Universal Studios and show you, where they shoot movies and where they do this and where they do that. And it's quite the tram. You've got a lot of people. It's not like you're one-on-one with one person taking you around to the different TV studios and such. No, this is a tram driving through the back lot of the theme park. And, I don't know what happened. I have to assume that there was some alcohol or drugs involved. But apparently, a man on the tram decided that he no longer wanted to be on the tram, and that is when he decided to jump off of the moving tram, and then decided that, I don't know, was it a bit too warm? Was the material of his clothing uncomfortable? Did he have ants in his pants? Not sure what it was, but that is when the man decided to disrobe in front of everyone still on the tram ride, and then went running around the park. Or the back lot, I should say.
And they didn't even have to pay extra for that?
They did not have to pay extra, no. They got a little bit of extra show for their money.
Nice.
Now, here's the thing. It took about 15 minutes for park security to arrive. So this man was hanging out, running around.
A lot can happen in 15 minutes.
A lot can happen.
Feel your anus.
Including talking to guests. Like, he's just standing there having conversations. Cash and prizes flapping in the wind.
Nice.
People were obviously not really amused. Park security did finally show up where the man was arrested, and not sure exactly what criminal charges he's going to be facing. But I can tell you this, he's been banned from the park. Not allowed to come back anymore, sir. Got to keep your clothes on. Speaking of getting naked, our second story takes us over to Air Asia, where there was a plane that was flying from Cam Ranh, Vietnam to Bangkok, Thailand. And just as they were about to land, they were about 10 minutes or so from landing, and that is when one passenger decided he no longer wanted to be in his seat. Not only that, I'm not sure if the man was running warm. I'm not sure if the man didn't like the material of his clothing. I'm not sure if this man had ants in his pants, but he decided to take off his clothing. Now, the good news is, one, he left his boxers on. And two, he might have had a reason, because once he disrobed and took his shirt off, the man was very red. So I'm assuming he was running a bit hot from his sunburn, because he was red, he was sweaty, he was quite intoxicated. Now, once the plane landed, he made his way to the front of the plane very forcefully, where he then stumbled down the exit stairs, because they don't have, the docking station that pulls up to the airplane. Right. You have to walk down the steps at this particular airport. Well, he took himself a tumble, but that did not stop the man, who then decided to get up and run around the tarmac around the plane. That is when security and police started to show up. And apparently this man saw the police coming, so he decided to hide under one of the airport maintenance trucks. But the problem is, I'm assuming because of alcohol, he didn't know his exact location under the truck. So he was only about halfway under the truck, and his feet were still hanging out the back.
It's like a little kid.
Right, exactly. I would love to have heard the cops. Where did he go? I can't find him. Does anybody see him? Where could he possibly be? And he's under the truck giggling. Yes, they did drag him out from underneath the truck. He will be spending a little time in jail. He also has been put on the Air Asia no-fly list, not being allowed back on the plane.
He's not behind this chair.
Somebody check under the wing. Could he be there? Yeah, he's going to be spending a little bit of time behind bars. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. I saw this great article online, and people have been giving their answers about what is a luxury you can never go back to once you've experienced it. And I love people's answers on this. And when I say luxury, these aren't all super extravagant things, but maybe a notch up. Like decent noise-canceling headphones for air travel. I will never wear a regular pair of headphones on an airplane.
Oh, okay.
Ever. I am going to make sure I have a decent pair of noise-canceling headphones. To go along with that, someone said business class on flights over 8 hours. I've only had one flight over 8 hours in my life. But more than 2.5, I'm probably paying for extra leg room or something. Now, I've never had the experience of first class before. I have had exit row, and I have had, row 2, where it's kind of the business class. But never a full-blown first-class flight, which I'm very scared to take because I have a fear that I would never, ever go back.
It's pretty comfy.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, man.
I've never done first class either, but I've been to Eastern Europe and I've been to Hawaii 5 times. And I will tell you that I think if you had the money, there's probably no other way to travel, because it is the most uncomfortable, aggravating thing in the world to take a long flight and have no room to do anything.
Yep.
And I mean, everybody's been there. Even on a 2-3 hour flight, it's awful being stuck in coach. I've never not been stuck in coach.
Yeah.
So I'm always buying coach tickets.
A 2.5 hour flight in a middle seat is still...
It's Terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, I know it's a first-class problem. Or what is it? First world problem?
First world problems,
Who
yeah.
cares? But I'm telling you, I'm in a first world, and I'm going to complain about it.
Here's one. A luxury that's very difficult to go back from once you've done it. Hiring movers. It unfortunately is very expensive.
It is.
Man, if you can do it, to just sit back.
They'll
And
even pack for you.
If you pay extra, depending on how luxurious you want to go, they will pack for you.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Sit there. Yeah, put that there. That goes down there. That goes over there.
There's nothing like being able to move and know that you don't have to, lift the couch.
Yes.
That's not your job anymore.
800-821-9970. Can you think of a luxury, Kelly, that you've experienced? And again, luxury is kind of a loose term, but something you've paid a little bit extra for.
I think only because of my job, being able to get great concert seats, it changes your experience. It really does.
Yes.
If you can do it,
Yep.
is. I know it's wildly expensive, and I haven't had to pay for that experience. But it truly is something that I think of now. I remember I was complaining about Diana Krall tickets. I'm like, who's spending $165 on tickets? And you guys are like, everyone? That's what they cost.
Right, exactly.
And I'm like, oh, well, I don't want any piece of that.
Yes. You got a luxury that you don't want to go back from?
Two things. One, it's funny, Danielle texted one in. I was just about to say the heated seat in my car. Once I got that, my wife hooked me up last year, and I'm like, how did I get this far?
buns,
How did I get this far in life without this?
I remember my
never not going to have this.
My Jeep Cherokee that I had not only had the automatic start, but when you did the automatic start and it knew the temperature outside, because a lot of cars have thermometers, it would turn on the heated seat and the heated steering wheel.
Oh.
So you're getting into the car and even your grip is warm.
The other one, and I know it's not for everybody, but it's for me personally as a fisherman, and you saw it in action when you went fishing with me, is the GPS in my trolling motor, which I got 3 years ago for the first time, where I don't have to use an anchor or anything anymore. I push a button and my trolling motor keeps me right there on that spot.
Oh, just little tiny shifts back and forth. You don't have to worry about it.
It just won't move, and I don't have to do anything except push a button.
What's a luxury you can never go back from? Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. What's a luxury that once you experience it, you just can't go back from it?
Definitely a balcony suite on a cruise. I could never go back to doing an interior or an ocean view.
Okay.
I have not yet taken my first cruise, nor and I have talked about it, but as we've looked at it, it's we got to have a balcony or something. Although I learned
You
something.
absolutely do.
I learned something through TikTok that, as adventurous as you may be with your significant other, they have got cameras pointed at all of those balconies. So just be real careful.
No messing around.
Yeah, be real careful if you're going on a cruise. Thank you so much for the call. Hope you have a great day. Blitz, hi, who's this?
JC.
JC, what is a luxury that you can never go back from?
When you get an exotic rented car, and all the bells and whistles.
Yes. I totally agree with you. We did that. We took a drive, or we went to Miami, and we knew we wanted to road trip to Key West, the 3-hour drive through the Keys, and we got a Mustang convertible. When you're just out there in the sunshine, going through the Keys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. A Mustang isn't exotic. I'm talking
Ferrari.
high-end exotic. I'll see one once a year because of my job.
Okay, well, I work in radio, so a Mustang convertible is exotic to me. Okay, I'm sorry. Man, thank you so much for the call and rubbing in my face how poor I am. Appreciate you on a Tuesday. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Antonio.
Antonio, what's a luxury once you experience it's very hard to go back from?
Man, I gotta say, a freaking bidet.
You know what?
yeah.
That is on the list. Someone said that, and I was going to get there, but a bidet, a lot of people say that.
Everybody who's had one
says
it.
Hey, it's an experience.
I can't do it.
I bet it is.
Can't do it.
Was the first time a little bit, were you a little squirrely, or was it just luxury from the first time on?
I gotta say, it was a surprise.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's gotta
Full
be.
blast. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, full blast.
Oh, yeah. If you've got like, you know, someone blowing water
Yeah.
right on your beehole, that's got to be a shock the first time. I have to assume that takes a little getting used to. I can
definitely
feel it
wasn't
right now. I can feel it.
I gotta say, baby wipes.
I just clenched up a little bit. I can feel that right on the beehole. Like, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Kelly, you mentioned good seats.
Yes.
Jamie Bias texted in. I'm this way too. When there's no seats on the floor,
Yeah.
like Sonic Temple, I can't sit in a seat anymore. I have to be on the floor. I want in the pit.
Really?
Yes. Gotta be.
See,
down
I
there.
don't want to stand for the whole show.
I do.
My old man knees can't be handling that stuff.
The last 2 times I went skiing, it was in Breckenridge, Colorado. Good friends of ours own this gorgeous home. Ski in, ski out, right? So you're not traveling anywhere. You're taking your skis out the back door
Yes.
and going to
down,
the lift,
yes.
right?
Yep.
They also had heated floors in this home. And I'm like, anytime we've talked about skiing before, I'm like, do they have heated floors in the rental? Otherwise, I'm out. That was a
nice
luxury you cannot imagine. Heated floors.
Also on the list, this is pretty interesting. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, and this absolutely would be luxurious. Not having to look at prices while buying groceries. This person says, I'm not swimming in money, but I don't have to look at every price tag. That's got to be a luxury for sure. Someone else said, very little commute. That's nice. I've done both.
That.
Yeah. I've done 10 minutes, and I've done 55 minutes. And I'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah, I like a ski in, ski out situation at work.
Right, yes.
Right there.
Tristan said going to Michigan for any weed products instead of paying the crazy Ohio prices.
Yeah, that's pretty luxurious. Absolutely. Preferred parking, if you can get it. That's nice, without a doubt. And Amy says cleaning services, which was also on the list, by the way. If you can get a house cleaner like once or twice a month to come in, do a little deep clean, nothing like it, and very hard to go back from.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Bond set at $1.5 million for the Columbus man suspected in the disappearance of an Indiana teenager. Investigators say they believe 39-year-old Tyler Thomas picked up 17-year-old Haley Busby from her home near Indianapolis in early January and brought her to Columbus and to a Hocking County short-term rental before her death. Now, according to Thomas's attorney, Thomas led detectives to the girl's body in Perry County. He is not yet charged in Busby's death, but is facing pandering obscenity charges. Thomas is believed to have met Busby in an online gaming platform. Well, as authorities continue to investigate the disappearance of the 84-year-old mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, investigators say they believe she was abducted from her Tucson home early Sunday morning while she was sleeping. Nancy Guthrie lives alone. Her family says she does have physical ailments and limited mobility, but does not have cognitive issues. She is on daily medication that is crucial to her survival. The sheriff says search and rescue efforts have ended for the time being, that they now do not see this as a search mission, but a crime scene. The home does have security cameras, and investigators have Nancy Guthrie's cell phone. The NHL is getting roasted over an incident during the Tampa Bay-Boston match on Sunday in Florida. Cancer survivor Rob Higgins, who is the CEO of athletics at the University of South Florida, was given the chance to shoot a puck from the opposite blue line into a tiny puck-sized hole, pretty much an impossible shot. But he was given that chance, and the NHL said, if you make the shot, we will donate $1 million to the Moffitt Cancer Center for cancer research.
He missed, and they said, sorry, nope, we're not donating. No!
So here's the deal. They said, if you miss, we'll donate $200,000. If you make it, it's $1 million. They gave him 2 chances. It's basically a carnival game that you can't win. And this guy, who's a cancer survivor, all right? This is all for cancer research. He missed. They gave him a second shot. He missed again. And so the NHL's like, okay, well, here's your $200,000 donation. There's been an uproar over it. Basically, people saying, you are embarrassing AF. You should have donated the $1 million regardless.
No matter what.
This, like, putting a cancer survivor out there, giving him an impossible task, and then punishing a cancer center over it. Like, it's all such a bad look.
You obviously had the $1 million. Well,
Right.
It's the NHL. We know you have $1 million.
Right.
But you obviously set the $1 million aside if by some chance he makes it.
Yeah.
So donate it anyways.
They didn't do it.
Wow.
They took $800,000 away from the cancer research donation. That's not a good look. That was really somebody, I don't know who planned this out, but you did not have any oversight on that bad boy.
If you throw this ping pong ball into the opening of this fishbowl, we will give you 100% of your chemotherapy.
Yes.
If you miss, we're going to give you 20% of your chemotherapy, and then maybe you can make it up on the back end. Wow, that is a bad look.
Oh, not good. All right, those are your three things.
All right, coming up here, February 15th through the 22nd at the Ohio Expo Center, the 70th Annual Spring Home and Garden Show goes down. You can check out all kinds of indoor gardens for inspirations, valuable home and garden advice. They're going to have experts there, remodeling, landscaping, a bunch of stages, local experts. They got it all if you're looking to do any kind of work inside or outside your home this spring or summer. And we've got your 4-pack of tickets if you want to check out the 70th Annual Home and Garden Show. 800-821-9970 right now. We are going to play Weeds or Weed. Very simple. I give you a name, and you have to tell me whether it's weeds or weed.
Okay.
That's it. And then if you can correctly identify them, then we will give you a 4-pack of tickets to the 70th Annual Spring Home and Garden Show. Let's get ourselves a contestant. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Your weed.
Hello?
Hello, this is Pete.
Hi, Pete. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank
Good.
you, Pete. Pete, we've got a 4-pack of tickets for the 70th Annual Spring Home and Garden Show for you. If you can correctly identify the difference between weeds and weed, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to give you a name, and if you think it's like a weed in your garden or in your grass, you say weeds. And if it's something you smoke, you say weed. Weed. Exactly.
Weed.
Pete, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Creeping Charlie. Creeping Charlie, is that weeds or weed?
Weed.
Oh.
That is incorrect. No, I'm sorry. That is actually weeds in your grass there.
Weed.
It sounds like a strain.
It does sound like a strain, but it is not.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
let's try this one. Jamaican Pearl.
Weed.
That is the correct answer, yes. It's got the word Jamaican in it. Most likely it's weed, I would have to say. All right, let's try this one. Goosegrass. Goosegrass. Is that-
Weed. Weed.
Wait, what was that?
Weed.
With S?
With it-
Weeds? Yes.
Oh,
Is that right?
Are you putting an S on it?
yes. Yes.
Yes, he is. Okay, that's the correct answer. Yes.
Nice.
That is weeds. As much as I want to create my own strand called Goose's grass, it's not happening. All right, let's try this one. Durban poison. Durban poison.
Weed.
Weed is the correct answer. Yes, that is weed.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that strain.
Durban poison. All right, let's go one more here. White widow.
Oh. Let's see. Weed.
I heard an S on the end there. No, it is not weeds. That is weed.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, last one. Last one, Pete. Here we go.
Okay.
Mouse's ear.
Weed.
That is the correct answer. Yes, that is weed. Yes. Pete, you did good enough for me. So we're going to give you a 4-pack of tickets to the Spring Home and Garden Show. All right?
Okay.
All right. You have some fun and enjoy your weed and then get rid of your weeds, okay? Hang on one second. We'll get
I'll
checked
do
out.
that.
Now, Kelly and Vic, you both have been married for a long time, so, this may not really relate to you, but maybe you know someone who has stuck with someone, and you're like, why are you sticking with this person? Or maybe we've all seen stories online. Do you give a cheater another chance? Or have you stuck in a relationship that you really shouldn't stick in? Well, this could be the end-all, be-all story of sticking in a relationship that you shouldn't be in. Because there was a report out of South Korea where a 50-year-old man went to his local coffee shop there in South Korea, and he's just sitting there enjoying his coffee when his 58-year-old wife and her 40-year-old son-in-law rushed into the coffee shop, tied the man up with rope and industrial tape right there in the coffee shop. And that is when the 58-year-old woman proceeded to stab her husband around 50 times before taking the sharp weapon and cutting off his pee-pee right there in the middle of the coffee shop.
Wow.
She then decided that she wasn't done and ran into the cafe toilet where she flushed his pee-pee. Come on, man. What are you doing? Or woman. Emergency.
What's wrong with her? She's a woman, isn't she?
Emergency responders later found the man, rushed him to the hospital. He underwent surgery. He did survive, but obviously has lasting physical and psychological injuries because, they were not able to dig through the sewage system to find his pee-pee. Now, here's where it gets crazy, because the woman was obviously taken to court. The woman was obviously found guilty. However, at her formal sentencing last week, the husband went to the court to plea for leniency in her sentencing.
Wow.
What? Excuse me? She did receive 7 years in prison for her actions. Now, here's the other thing that you may have missed that I said in the beginning of the story. She went into the cafe with her son-in-law. Why is the man's son partaking in this? I'm a little confused. What did the father do to the son that the son took the wife's? Because this is her son-in-law.
Okay, so it's their daughter's husband.
Oh, so maybe their daughter's husband. Yeah, you're right. Their daughter's husband.
Going on.
What else could it be? How are you going to convince another man to go stab your father-in-law 40 times?
Yeah.
And then cut off his pee-pee?
Yeah. There's only one answer.
Yeah, they got to be together.
Yeah.
They got to be doing something. But then why is the man sticking with her?
Because he's suffering from battered woman syndrome. That's why.
What is it when the captors start?
Yes.
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Well, she's the one doing the cheating, which is what you're saying, right?
No. She thought he was cheating.
Oh,
but
well, what's she doing with the son-in-law?
Well, we can only assume that she's cheating.
Okay.
I can't think of any other reason.
I just wanted
any other reason.
So she stabbed him and then cut it off.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand if she's cheating, why'd she cut it off? She stabbed him because they wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah, she probably thought he was going to die, but then to add insult to injury, just thought, well, why don't I just cut this off while I'm at it?
Now, here's the thing.
I mean, you're just evil.
She thinks, or the whole thing started because she suspected him of having an affair. Now, you can only assume she was having an affair too, unless she is a very convincing woman to convince her son-in-law to partake in this whole stabbing and mutilation.
That's like narcissistic behavior. You're accusing somebody of what you're doing.
Right,
right. So weird.
But to defend her in court, that's
very pathetic.
That's a whole nother level.
That's something. Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, I remember over the weekend, I ran into a guy. We were out having an appetizer and a drink, and we were sitting at the bar, and I ran into a guy, Zeke, great guy. Zeke and I had a conversation at the bar, and it turned into conditional versus unconditional. And we got into a conversation about unconditional love. And I am a firm believer that is not a thing. You do not have unconditional love. You never have unconditional love.
Really?
Absolutely. Because you can feel as if you have unconditional love right now, but you can't tell me there's nothing that would not make you not have love for someone.
Yeah, I think that's only a quality that, like, Jesus has, because the rest of us, if you cheat on us, then that's
Right.
gone.
Yeah, and that's what I said to him. I said, do you feel you have unconditional love with your wife?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have unconditional love for Nora, or you may have for Charlie, or you may have for Heather. But for some strange reason, if you find out that over 2025, Charlie ran through a woman a day, you're probably not going to stick in the relationship. There are conditions.
There are conditions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Heather ends up murdering Tyler. Probably going to have conditions.
Jeez, man.
Well, I'm saying there's nothing unconditional.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you.
But I may change my mind, or this man may have convinced me to change my mind, because if he can support her in court after being stabbed 50 times and getting your pee-pee chopped off, that might be unconditional love. Just saying.
I really feel like in that case it's a mental illness. Or
It's got to be. That's the only explanation.
there's a syndrome happening there.
Yeah, he needs a little professional help, for sure. And he's got 7 years to get it now that she's going to be behind bars.
How do you only get 7 years for that?
You'd think it would be a little bit more.
So
I think it would be a little bit more.
50 stab wounds and a missing pee-pee?
Yeah.
Flushed pee-pee?
A flushed pee-pee.
Dang.
Why you got to do that? Why you got to flush it? You want to cut it off? I mean, don't. But drop it on the ground. Don't go flushing it down the toilet. Completely unnecessary.
Oh.
That is absolutely wrong.
I think I've lost my penis.
I saw an interesting question online yesterday, and I thought it fit well, especially for us. And it was, if you were voted class clown or most talkative back when you were in high school, what are you doing for a living now? Because I was second in voting in class clown. I believe I should have won. But I lost out to one of the football players.
Oh, it was rigged.
I wasn't as popular. But, this is what I do for a living now. I continue to talk and clown around for a living. So, kind of worked out for me, not going to lie. Kelly, I don't think you were voted class clown.
No, and I don't even know if we had superlatives. Maybe we did, and I'm just blanking on it. I think if they were to vote now, I'd be like, class, oh, you graduated with us? Where's your name tag? Who are you?
Which is interesting, because I would be, oh, you graduated?
Yeah.
You just stop there. Not with us, just graduated at all. Thick, class clown or most talkative?
Most talkative.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't even imagine how many times I was told to be quiet and stop talking in class nonstop.
Sit still.
That too.
Just talk and talk. I know it's hard for you guys to believe.
Yes, very much so.
So here I am.
Were you explaining things to people mostly? Well, actually, I think that's what you were talking about.
Probably
That's why you were talking.
Part of the time, probably.
Well, no. What it is actually, no. The teacher would put out something, and Thick would be like, "Yes, but what if it was not?"
Say we're in a zero gravity situation.
You guys are not wrong.
Right. 800-821-9970. Give us a call. What did you, or if you were voted class clown or most talkative, what are you doing for a living now? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Drinka. I called you last week.
Hey, how are you?
You know about the art museum.
Oh, yes, the art museum. Refresh us, please.
Philadelphia.
So
It wasn't the library.
Philly, yes. I am from Philly. So I was homeschooled, so I was voted everything, of course. I went to the Marine Corps. And now I work at Kroger, which I know is another soft spot for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm like, oh no, there's 2 strikes against me for this.
Well,
I have to go back.
I think anyone who grew up in Philly is automatically like if the country had like most talkative, it would be people from Philly. Yeah.
Okay, oh my God. And you know we can't keep our mouths shut when it comes to like certain, things. Anyway, they have to keep me in the kitchen cooking chicken, which I do a great job, but I cannot keep my mouth shut. So I have zero filter, and I have like a hair trigger rage from being in the Marine Corps. So anything will spout out of my mouth. So I have to like be kept in the back. And it's hilarious. Like, everybody loves me, but yeah, I do have like just a mouth on me that has absolutely no filter.
Oh,
so it's from the Marine Corps for sure.
We're not debating you.
Yeah, we haven't noticed over the past 4 minutes. We haven't noticed at all how talkative you are. Well, thank you so much for the call. I hope you have a great day, and I do love your chickens.
All right, you guys, I love you guys. Bye.
Go Cowboys.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Jennifer.
All right, Jennifer, were you voted class clown or most talkative?
I was voted teacher's pet.
Okay, all right, teacher's pet. What is it you do now that you were voted teacher's pet?
So now I am a medical assistant in a cardiologist's office, but there's a story behind this.
Okay.
We moved to town when I was right before I started my senior year. The reason I got voted teacher's pet is because all of the...
we can't say that on the radio, just so you know.
All the people she worked with were effing a-holes.
And,
Yes.
teachers' pets don't use language like that. Hey, you dumbass students, sit your Blakes down. Although it does make sense if you're teacher's pet, you're now a medical assistant for the doctors and surgeons and stuff, because you're still teacher's pet, just helping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out perfectly. Hey, we appreciate the phone call. And now go wash your mouth out with soap. Man, thanks for the call. Have a great one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
What's up, Goose? It's Shane.
Hey, Shane. All right, teacher's pet, most talkative, class clown. What do you do for a living now?
I was actually a class clown and least likely to succeed. And since then, I bought and sold Massey's Pizza in Pickerington, opened the Pet Land next to Roosters on 256 in Pickerington, and just sold a successful landscaping business.
Well, la-di-da, you've really made a name for yourself.
Okay,
that's great.
Then.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
That's right. Have you gone to a class reunion and rubbed it in everyone's face that you were voted least likely to succeed?
I've gone to 2 of them and did not leave out how much money I make now.
Yeah, good
for you.
I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for the call. 800-821-9970. Let's see here. Some of the responses we got. Class clown. I trim medical marijuana. Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Joe said voted biggest flirt. He's worked in call centers for 15 years. That is a great job for you, Joe.
Okay. Leah said voted most talkative, and now I work in customer service, and I'm on the phone all day.
Nice.
Yeah, that works out. Let's see here. Mel is a class clown and a pharmacy benefits manager.
Hey.
Okay.
Anthony says most of us class clowns work construction now. Great pay if you're good at things.
I can see that. A bunch of class clowns getting together to work at the construction site. Paige was class clown. I manage orders and accounts for a shoe company. I'm the personality hire.
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes if you're an HR director or a business owner and you kind of look around the office and you're like, man, this is just so humdrum. We need a little life in here.
You were a personality hire.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
D says, talks too much in class was frequent on my report cards. I now work in a day program for adults with developmental disabilities. It tracks.
Yeah. Lori, it worked out perfectly as most talkative. She's now a bartender.
Perfect.
That is a good job. Absolutely.
That's some good money, too. If you're a good bartender, you can make bank.
You absolutely can. Yeah. Once you can really get in there and you know the science behind some of those drinks and you got the personality to go along with it. Because it's amazing when you see, even at some of these fancier restaurants where they make the complicated drinks, to be able to do the complicated drinks in a timely manner and still have a personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a skill. You can make a lot of money. 800-821-9970. Were you class clown or most talkative? Shoot us a text. Let us know what you do for work now. 99.7 The Blitz. We were just talking about if you were the class clown or voted most talkative, what do you do for a living now? And I put this on Facebook yesterday, and so I went to see a lot of responses. But as I initially logged into Facebook, there on the Blitz Facebook page, I saw a bunch of pictures from Ghost last night at Nationwide Arena.
Oh.
Man, I wish I could have stayed. You know, we had our pre-party at our bar. Absolutely packed. Had an absolute blast. And then I walked over and did a little hello to the crowd before the show. And watching and seeing all the people there, all decked out in their costumes. Man, I really wanted to say. And I almost did because I did not know this, but they don't have an opener. Ghost just hits the stage at 8 o'clock.
I love that.
I do too. And I really thought about sticking around for the opening number. But I was like, gotta get back and get to bed and all that kind of stuff. And but the pictures were unbelievable.
They put on a show.
And some of the shots of whatever was going on between the pyrotechnics and the lighting, just the pictures alone were unbelievable. So if you were there last night, one, thank you for coming out to. I hope you had an absolutely amazing time. And we're not done yet because I did mention this as I was saying hello to the crowd, that we have got tickets for the Morning Blitz Comedy Show live coming here in less than 2 weeks at the King of Clubs. Sunday, February 15th, an amazing show of live podcast, games and giveaways, comedy, live music. I mean, we got a whole night planned for you.
It's going to be a fun night.
It is going to be an absolutely fun night. Started to work out some of the things we're going to talk about on the podcast because we got a bunch of games we're going to play. We're going to bring some of our favorite games that we play on the air. We're going to do them live at the King of Clubs and give away some tickets. But I was also starting to line up some of the things we're going to talk about. And I'm very excited because most of these things are not things we can talk about on the air due to, like, FCC rules and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Make sure some of it's Kelly-friendly or else I'll just be sitting there going, I'm not comfortable all day. That's not fun. Make sure some things are Kelly-friendly, all right? And that means things we can talk about on the radio.
It's always about her, man.
So, Vic, we're going to have a great time with the podcast. Of course.
Of course.
There's nothing really that I feel that you're going to be like, I'm uncomfy. I don't think.
You'll be like, HR!
I don't think.
And now, the 3 things you need to know before you go.
This is pretty cool news. Just came out this morning. Columbus has been chosen as one of 7 U.S. cities to host matches during the 2028 Olympic soccer qualifying tournaments, making this the very first time Ohio will be home to official Olympic competition. That's pretty neat.
So, wait, are these matches to qualify to get to the Olympics, or are these matches like the first couple rounds of the Olympics before you get to the medal rounds?
They're Olympic matches.
Group stage and knockout round matches.
All right. Well, that's kind of interesting because with them being in L.A., them stretching it out all over the country.
Yes.
They've done that in the past in other countries where they play all over the place.
They have.
Yeah. They played in different countries even at times.
Yeah, that's true. It just seems like, you know, a 4-hour flight away seems like a long way.
Yeah, they said they'll be playing some matches at Scott's Miracle Grow Field, which is the home of the Columbus Crew, and they'll also hold matches in New York, Nashville, St. Louis, San Jose, and San Diego. The final matches will be held in L.A., and the medal games will be at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. So they don't know specific match dates, teams, etc. yet, but they're going to announce that in April. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, can you imagine if we get a Team USA match here? That'd be pretty great.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be pretty great.
SiriusXM has agreed to pay $28 million to settle a lawsuit alleging that the satellite radio company repeatedly called individuals who had requested not to be contacted or who were listed on the National Do Not Call registry. The lawsuit claims that SiriusXM violated Federal Trade Commission rules that do allow customers to opt out of most telemarketing calls. So if you received more than one SiriusXM telemarketing call within a 12-month period between 2019 and 2025, and you were on the Do Not Call registry at the time, you may be eligible for a piece of this settlement. Well, there's a brand new social network site. It's called Moltbook, and it's kind of like Reddit. but it's only for AI agents. It's only for bots. Humans cannot participate in this. Humans can observe, but only AI bots can create posts, comment, and upvote. There are over 1.5 million AI agents registered on the site.
What?
And it's supposedly a very surreal thing to watch. Now, you cannot watch as a regular human. You have to have a bot that's in the game. You have to be like the owner of that bot. Then you can observe. But apparently these bots, they make posts, they talk to each other. There's no human input whatsoever. They've debated things like starting their own religions, creating their own secret languages. They've written manifestos about human beings.
Shut it down.
Yeah, so I guess one of the main reasons that this thing was created by a human was to see where these bots can go on their own, which is really critical for understanding the risks of AI. Like, where can this end up? And I guess we'll see.
There better be an insta-kill button or like a EMP that shuts this thing down
right
real quick.
It's freaky. I don't know. I'd love to sort of get in on that. Although I did see some printouts of it, and it's not anything I can really understand the way it's written, but it is sort of set up like Reddit. So, yeah.
No, sir. I don't like it.
Very strange. All right. Those are your 3 things.
Man, it just takes one picture, one video, and men are just going to. There's a Broadway musical out there. Okay, it's called Avenue Q. It's from back in the day, 2006, I believe, and it was successful. And it's basically Sesame Street for adults. Okay, half the characters are puppets. And it's very R-rated.
The Schadenfreude song.
Yeah, Schadenfreude. Yes, absolutely.
Schadenfreude.
There's puppet sex on stage. And one of the songs in the musical is "The Internet was created for porn." And that's pretty much about it. And one of the lines in the song is grab your D and double click. It rhymes if you say the whole thing out loud. And that's basically what it is. You put something on the internet, men are going to grab their D and double click. That's all there is to it. And this is just more proof of that. Because there is a new social media star out there. And their names are Valeria and Camilla. And they are a very, very, very attractive Siamese twins. I mean, this is supermodel-esque body. All the perfect proportions.
And faces.
And then you get to the top of the heads, one body, and then you get to the shoulders, and there are 2 full heads with 2 necks coming out of the clavicle area. And both faces are drop-dead gorgeous. These are beautiful women. And since they have signed on, they have got about 380,000 followers. They're posting things like late night workouts, and they're in their gym clothes and their athleisure wear with their sports bra and their perfect, 36 double Ds and their yoga pants where they're doing the side turn and they've got the perfect, butt angle. They're talking about, one of the posts was, how's the fit? And they're wearing like Daisy Dukes and a white cutoff shirt with a flannel over it. They're asking people questions and looking for comments like this particular post.
No question is off limits. Keep it kind and comment below for the Q&A.
Little interaction if you got questions for being smoking hot Siamese twins. 300,000 followers in about a week. And it's all AI.
I should have known.
It says it on their page that they are AI generated. And in the description, our spines were dangerously fused together, so we had to undergo several surgeries and operations throughout our lives after birth. That's why we have these beautiful scars. What are we doing? Why are men so stupid?
I think it's a point A to point B type situation for mainly for dudes. It's like, I don't care if it's made up, but if it's something intriguing or like, I don't know.
Kinks are kinks.
Yeah, I guess it's like, why men are following this.
Absolutely.
So it's a point A to point B. They don't care why it's there. They just care that it's there.
Again, here is what is most strange to me. And I've said this before. Everything and anything you want to see when it comes to that is free on there's a million websites out there that post nonstop free videos. Anything you want. So why would you go for something fake? I don't understand.
Right. I see what you're saying.
I don't get it. Especially if you're following this account, which, by the way, they're not showing any nudity or anything like that. Sure, they are attractive. Both heads are super hot. But this isn't going to turn me on.
What's better than a hot gal with 36 Ds and an amazing
beautiful
butt? Beautiful face. A gal with 36 Ds and two beautiful faces.
Two beautiful faces, right.
Big boobs.
I just I don't understand. I don't understand if I am trying to spend some alone time. If I'm trying to get myself to fall asleep, I'm watching the thing, not athleisure wear. I don't understand. But if you want to find them, Valcam Official, VALCAM Official.
You know what I want to know? Is this an X account? Is that what it is?
Well, it looks like they have Instagram and X.
I'm going to look at their followers list and see if there's anybody that I share followers.
Oh, okay.
Anybody I know on the followers list, because it's very...
I mean, the comment section is full of compliments, invitations, heart emojis.
Okay, yeah.
What are you doing?
Doug says it's because we don't have enough blood to run our brain and our penis at the same time. And Sweet D said, same dudes that whack it to cartoons.
I mean, there are the anime videos out there. Again, if you want it, it's available for free on the internet, and you can get the actual full-blown action. You don't have to watch an AI fake Siamese twin.
I feel like people have lost respect for themselves. There's no...
Yes!
What are we doing? This is so degraded behavior. It really is.
Nobody cares.
Like, you're creating things like, I don't know. It's so
Go back to proper jerking. You don't need this. This is BS.
How about going out on a coffee date with a real human?
Oh, yeah, there's that, too. You can do that, too, if you want to.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, our first story takes us over to Southern California. Christian SQ was arrested at Corona Municipal Airport on January 27th after attempting to steal an aircraft while high on methamphetamine. The FBI's Los Angeles Bureau said SQ climbed into a cockpit and started the engine before being apprehended. Now, here's the thing. 3 weeks earlier, SQ and his girlfriend allegedly stole a plane from the Auburn Municipal Airport in Washington on January 3rd. Authorities say the couple tampered with the aircraft's transponder to conceal their flight path during the theft. The stolen plane was then spotted at Kelso Washington Airport on January 4th before being recovered at the Corona Airport 3 days later. So apparently this guy just likes to steal airplanes. He figured he graduated from cars. I'm going to move on to airplanes.
I feel like you know how to fly an airplane. You know how to mess with the transponder. Why don't you go work for UPS or something?
Well, here's the thing. He faces charges of operating an unregistered and possibly stolen aircraft. And this is, again, his second theft. He also had possession of methamphetamine. But to top it all off, he does not have a pilot's license.
Wow. Now I'm really impressed.
Right.
That's about the last thing I would steal is an airplane.
Was it kind of like was it kind of like he was going through the process of getting his license and drugs got in the way, so he kind of knew everything and didn't graduate one day before?
I bet.
Did he previously have a pilot's license and lost it due to his drug use? I mean, there are all kinds of possibilities, but...
Who leaves the keys in an aircraft? I don't know.
Do they take...
I don't know.
Keys? They have to, right?
I don't know. I think.
Got to be something in there, right? You can't just start.
Yeah, I don't think you just walk in.
I don't know.
Hey, you just need a fob. It's a remote start.
Has anyone ever been like on Delta, and all of a sudden you just see the pilot standing at the front of the plane going, pat his pockets. Oh, son of a
Where's
bitch!
My fob.
God,
can't do the push button start.
The key. So, if you're a fan of Grey's Anatomy, yesterday I went home, and Grey's Anatomy tends to be one of the shows that Nora will put on, just in the background. We all have those background shows. And there was a particular episode that has become very famous, and it happened to pop up in the rotation yesterday. And we now have a real-life Grey's Anatomy situation. That is because surgeons at a hospital in France were performing surgery on a patient when they discovered something. They discovered a hard metal object inside the man's rectum. Now, here's the thing. We have had multiple stories during the not-so-breaking news of men inserting things into the holiest of holes. However, like the episode of Grey's Anatomy where a gentleman was in a Civil War reenactment and found out that the cannonball was still inside of his stomach, that is exactly what happened here. We have a gentleman who had a 100-year-old antique World War I bombshell up his butt.
Okay.
Wow, that does not sound safe.
That, of course, caused a bit of panic, prompting an emergency evacuation. They had to call the bomb squad in. And sure enough, they found this, old relic. Now, the good news is it was of no harm. It wasn't armed or anything. But, yeah, they had to take all the precautions. The 24-year-old complained of discomfort due to an inserted object in his backside when he showed up at the ER. Again, no real explanation as to how it got up there, whether he tripped and accidentally fell, whether he, sat down on the couch without looking.
Yeah. And a lubed-up cannonball was back there. Wait, what is this?
Sometimes some cannonballs can be pre-lubed. Fortunately, the bomb squad determined the shell was harmless. The guy is not in the clear, however, because officials are planning to charge him with some kind of weapons violation. Not sure exactly what.
Weapons violation. I'll say that's the biggest weapons violation I've ever heard of.
Improper use of a bombshell?
Ooh.
I don't know what the charges are going to be.
And who got violated? I'd say he did.
Yeah, he was the one who got most violated. That is for certain. He is going to be okay. Everyone at the hospital is okay. Man. Don't go sticking old World War I bombshells up your butt.
It's like the AI Siamese twins. Kinks are kinks. I don't know, man. Some people have some weird ones.
You know those bomb squad robots that they have to send in to get a backpack somebody left on the corner?
Yeah.
Did they send it up his butt?
Oh, man, that'd be so good. With his little hands and pincers just all up in there. Ooh. That's gay. That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, it's a Tuesday, and we are lucky to have a special Taste Test Tuesday today. We were mentioning earlier, today happens to be my 1-year anniversary joining the Blitz and joining you guys on the show. It's been absolutely amazing. And just a little travel back in time when I got here, a year ago. One of the first people to reach out was a guy by the name of Eric. And he is a local chef and restaurateur, and he owns an Italian restaurant called Milano's, and he was a fan of the show, and he was nice enough to invite myself and my family out to Milano, said, you haven't experienced much in Columbus yet. Come on out, have some Italian food. We went out there, had an absolutely amazing meal.
Great food.
Yeah, so unbelievable. And Eric has been so nice to us and the show and the station, and super excited that this is the next step because he has now expanded his restaurant empire. And we now have Crossroads Barbecue in Lewis Center. And we are here with the other Eric. Eric's partner, Eric. No, wait, are you the one with the K or the one with the C?
One with the K.
One with the K, all right. Eric with the K. And you are the pitmaster, correct?
So Andrew's actually our pitmaster.
Oh, okay.
Behind the scenes.
Is his microphone on? Yeah. Oh, okay.
I just turned him up.
Okay, there we go.
My bad.
There, it's good. All right. I'm sorry, Andrew's the pitmaster.
Correct, yep.
Okay, so you're running the joint then.
Yep.
Very nice. And this is a brand new place.
Yep.
You're, a month in or so?
So we took over at the end of November, right around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So a couple months now, got our feet under us, and we're loving every minute of it.
And you are there in Lewis Center, Crossroads Barbecue. Now, I have yet to have barbecue here in Columbus. I can't believe I've gone a year without barbecue.
What is wrong with you?
I've made some at home, but to actually go out and have some. So what is it about Crossroads Barbecue that sets you apart a little bit?
I think the biggest thing is we're not locked into one region of barbecue style. So we take the best of the best, in our opinion, from all over the country. Because the reality is, here we are in the Midwest, in Central Ohio, the crossroads, where the name came from, of all of these barbecue traditions. So let's make it happen. Let's do the best of the best way we can.
And that's the thing. If you're a barbecue fan, you know that there are different styles, whether you're going to Texas or Memphis or North Carolina,
Kansas City.
Exactly.
They all have their own styles. So you brought us a lot of things, but the first thing we have here is an entire, what would be considered a catering bowl at most places. If you're getting lunch for the office from Qdoba or something, this is where all the meat shows up in this silver container tray. Yeah.
Yep.
But this is one meal.
Yep, one meal. This is our carnivore cuts sampler. You get 5 of our meats. It's the most meat you can get for $19.
$19 for this entire plate of food.
It's crazy. But it's a great way to get a little bit of everything, kind of see all the unique different things that we've got to offer. So in there we've got our hot link, some brisket, a couple ribs, our barbecue chicken thighs, and you can't go wrong with pulled pork. So we got it all in.
Right. Now, Thick has already dug in. You're eating the links over there.
I'm starting to dig in. Yeah, you're talking. My food's getting cold. I'm ready to eat.
How are the links? Links good? These are cheddar.
Cheddar links.
Oh, and that cheddar just squirted. Oh, that's so good.
That's good. I can go link. Kelly, what are you digging into?
Oh, I was going to dig into the pulled pork.
Okay.
Yeah.
She started with a side.
I started with dessert.
We'll get to the dessert in a minute. All right, now I gotta go in. I gotta go in for some brisket here because
that pulled pork's amazing. What a flavor!
Yeah, you give me some good brisket. I did my first brisket not that long ago, and I screwed it up. But
yeah, it didn't quite taste like this one.
No, it didn't. But here's the thing: I also did only the brisket flat.
Okay.
Instead of the whole brisket.
You don't understand how mad he was that night because he overcooked it a little.
Yeah, it was a little on dry. All right, so let's get into this sauce, though. What's this sauce you gave us?
So this is our house sweet sauce. It's the go-to. You can't go wrong with a good sweet sauce. So that's our baseline. All of our other sauces start with this as the base. So this is the go-to, man.
That is a sweeter sauce for sure.
Yep.
As I'm sitting here gnawing on my
it is really good.
Yeah. Now, anytime you go to a barbecue restaurant, I mean, there are lots of things you can enjoy. But for me, it comes down to one thing and one thing only. And that's the ribs.
Amen, brother.
So,
but that pulled pork tastes like no other pulled pork I've had.
Really
that is
good.
it's
crazy.
That's a great flavor.
Excellent.
Oh, that's a good smoke ring.
Oh.
Vic, we have a show to do. Get back to your microphone. Yeah. I need you to talk because my mouth is full.
Well, I just appreciate you scamming him into bringing you an anniversary meal.
Oh, that bark on those ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is good.
So good.
That is so good. Crossroads Barbecue. I mean, we're talking some really high quality barbecue. And like I said, $19.
What?
I'm looking at 5 meats.
Yeah.
For $19, which again is just unheard of. And, I see your slogan here, no shortcuts, just flavor, and that's exactly what this is.
Exactly. You got to do it the right way, low and slow. Take your time. If you rush it, it's crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is just like cooking. Slower is always better.
Amen.
Now, of course, we've got all the meats here, but you also got your traditional barbecue sides, I see.
Yep. So we've got our house-made coleslaw, our bacon cheddar potato salad, and you can't have barbecue without a great banana pudding. So we've got our blueberry banana pudding.
Kelly's all over
Which
it.
Kelly already dug into.
I did. Just one side, though, so you guys can do the other side.
Now, it is a blueberry bread pudding.
Blueberry banana pudding.
Banana pudding.
So banana pudding, we make a blueberry compote, and then the crazy thing that we do, and I've never seen any other place do this, we take vanilla Oreos, and we crush them up and add them in there.
What?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Here you go.
Hold on a second. What'd I do with my fork? Yeah, you got to get over to Crossroads. That's ridiculous. Look at this thing. Well, I will slap your mama. Oh, it's like that.
Oh my God.
Banana custard kind of texture with the blueberry in there.
All right. Well, like I said, you just need to do one thing. Open a Hilliard location, please, as soon as possible.
It's on the map. All
right. Crossroads Barbecue in Lewis Center. What are your hours?
We are open Tuesday through Sunday, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday we close at 7:30. So,
and I do know lunch and dinner. Working a little bit on the actual dining room area there.
Correct, yep.
You do a ton of catering, a ton of takeout.
Yep.
The website, I want to make sure I get this right, is crxbbq.com.
Correct.
So Crossroads, crxbbq.com. If you want catering, you can send them a message right there on their website. You can check out their menu.
This coleslaw's top notch. Oh my gosh, it's really good.
It looks like you're working on some daily specials.
Yep.
And then let's talk about real quick, and I know this has kind of been worked on a little bit, and I'm hoping it comes back soon because I remember talking to Eric about your giant Brontosaurus-esque dinosaur beef rib you had going on.
We've got them. You
do have them.
Yep, we've got them every day. So what we did is we took the massive beef plate ribs. We call them dino ribs. They are huge. It's like 2 pounds per rib. These things are gigantic.
Do you remember the opening credits of the Flintstones when they pull into the restaurant and they put the giant rib? Yep. That's what they have there.
Wow.
Yeah. These things are huge, and they are so good.
And it's just one rib?
One rib, but it is 2 pounds of just delicious, awesome beef. I got to be honest, it's better than brisket. And that says a lot, because I love
as a brisket fan. Yeah, that's hard to beat for sure. So, all right, so check them out. Crossroads Barbecue in Lewis Center. Do you have the Crossroads, the address there?
Yeah, it's 5808 Columbus Pike. It's the log cabin that everybody drives past and nobody pays attention to.
Oh, well, pay attention to it now. Crossroads Barbecue, crxbbq.com is the website. Get yourself some barbecue. Eric, thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for bringing this delicious food. And, make sure you check them out. Crossroads Barbecue in Lewis Center. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Some Ohio lawmakers are backing a bill to ban name, image, and likeness deals for middle and high school athletes.
Okay.
House bill.
No, what? They shouldn't ban them?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said fighting for it.
No, fighting to ban.
Oh, okay.
Let them earn their money.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association approved name, image, and likeness deals for middle and high school kids, and some Ohio lawmakers say they don't want that. So they've introduced House Bill 661, which would reverse the recent change approved by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. So,
see, here's the problem in that, sure, I agree. If you're that good, go ahead and make your money. But the problem is that it's going to become a distraction. And so where do you draw the line of allowing lawmakers to tell you what is okay for your kids or not, which a lot of people do not want, and I totally get that. Or the flip side to that, is allowing the parents to decide what is okay for their kids. But I 100%, without a doubt, guarantee there are parents out there that would take advantage of the situation. So you need someone to protect the kids from that not happening. So I just think there's a whole lot of gray area that could cause a whole lot of problems.
Did they give a reason why they want to overturn this?
Well, I don't have a reason. I just don't think people like it.
I know you're an Ohio lawmaker. How is this impacting you? How is this impacting the community in a negative way? I don't understand.
Well, maybe you can go to a committee meeting.
Yeah.
And find out for us.
I would like to do that.
I mean, it's impacting the community? Probably not. Impacting the person? For sure.
Or like high school and junior or middle school sports in general is like you're going to be buying players.
Right.
Now. That's a weird thing to focus on. When you're still learning the basics of chemistry.
Right.
And all that. Like,
I got news for you guys. That's already happening.
There are
already henpecking players from different places to go this school and that school.
So is heroin. It's still against the law because it's hurting people.
Well, it's not against the law for a family to move to a district so their kid can play for this great football school.
No, and they've got private schools that recruit kids. I totally get that. But in education,
let them earn some money.
All right.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see here. Authorities in Las Vegas don't exactly know what they're dealing with here, but over the weekend, authorities were called to a home on some type of code violation. They found multiple refrigerators and freezers with vials of unknown liquids, gallon-sized containers with unknown liquids, a centrifuge, and other lab equipment. That's when the Joint Terrorism Task Force stepped in, and they took 55-year-old Ori Solomon into custody and then collected more than 1,000 samples to submit for FBI testing. Now, the only thing we know is that this guy was also arrested back in 2023 in connection with an illegal biolab in California. And in that case, the lab had been receiving money from Chinese banks and was housing thousands of samples of pathogens labeled as being HIV, malaria, TB, COVID, and Ebola.
What?
Yeah. So the owner of that property is in federal custody, and authorities say everything they found in the Vegas property this past weekend, it was absolutely looked the same as what they found in California 3 years ago.
So just continuing his work in a different state.
I guess so. Now, the thing about this is he was renting rooms to unsuspecting people while he had this like biolab happening in his garage.
Jeez.
So they had to evacuate all the renters.
Yeah.
And I don't know what they're doing now, but yeah. So isn't that crazy? You don't ever know what your next door neighbor's doing.
Sure don't. Sure don't.
Those are your three things.
All right.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know there's an island made of recycled mollusk shells off the coast of Senegal? An entire island from recycled mollusk shells. I'm about to look this place up. Did you know there's a word for animals with partial pigment loss? Full albinism, obviously, is the congenital absence of any pigmentation or coloration. But leucism is a different rare condition where some patterns or colors remain. So wouldn't that be, for us, wouldn't that be like, what did Michael Jackson have?
Yeah, I've seen, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
partial
about. Where you see just like skin discoloration.
Right.
It's real light.
Right, exactly. Yep. Did you know that a $1 bill doesn't have a life as long as you think? According to the Federal Reserve, each dollar lasts about 7.2 years. Both $5 and $10 bills actually have shorter lifespans at under 6 years. And the average $100 bill lasts 24 years.
Because it doesn't get passed
around as much, right. Yep.
I've definitely had dollar bills, $5 bills that were way older than that.
For sure.
Yeah.
But on average.
Talking about average.
Before they get destroyed. Did you know that not every Model T was black? For a few years of production, the first few years of production, they actually came in gray, green, blue, and red as well. So you actually got to pick your color. And finally, the lyrebird can mimic almost any sounds it hears. including human voices and chainsaws. And they're debating on whether or not that was a defense mechanism to scare off any other creatures because it could mimic anything it wanted. That's pretty impressive skill. The lyrebird.
That is. I wish I had that ability.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Did you know it's the lyrebird, not the lyrebird? We also learned that. Yeah,
we established that.
Lyrebird. Yeah. There you go, learning some stuff on a Tuesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.